Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to use the Orion Library student resources to help you do your research. So you can go to Orion Oaks Elementary, hover over Student Life, and go to Media Center Resources. Then you're going to scroll down, and you're going to go to Reference Materials, and there's the Library of Orion Township. Go ahead and click on that. Takes you to the Youth Services. You're going to hover over youth, and then go down to Student Resources and click Student Resources. So all of these are amazing resources that students can use. We do have library cards for the students to use if they can't remember their library card number and passcode. So one of the first ones that I like to use is Britannica School, so you can click on that. I have already logged on, but if students want to log on, they can log on with their library card number, which is the S and the 1203 or whatever number that they have, and then the password is going to be 9999, and then you can log on to use this. So I'm going to use my elementary level. And I'm just going to use the search engine, the search bar up on top, because that's just going to be the easiest. So if I wanted to look up cactus, I can type in cactus. And I have level 1, a level 2, and level 3. So these are, they get harder as you go up. So reading level gets a little more difficult each level that you go up. If I clicked on cactus plant, it'll tell me some information about my cactus. I can scroll down. Physical features and growth is probably what you are going to want to use because you're looking for the physical features that help it survive. So there's going to be information with that. If students need help reading, that's okay. There's always a read aloud option.
Physical features and growth. Cacti are succulent plants. This means that they have thick tissues that take up and hold large amounts of water.
It's not the best. It's kind of technical sounding, but it still works if they need help reading. There are pictures that they can use. If I want to go up a reading level, I can. There's also a read to section for this where you can listen to it and they can find that information. I can always go back to my first one. We can print the article, you can email it if you need to cite your sources. If you're looking into citing, the students can cite their sources as well. So I've sent out an email for all the teachers kind of telling what I found in Britannica and Explora and World Book. So you can use that kind of, those tips as you need. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my Lake Orion resources. Another one that I use that I really love is Explora for primary schools. It has magazine articles, encyclopedia entries, and ebooks that they can use. So if you click on Explora for primary, it'll take you through, it'll take you to this site, and you can choose the different subjects that you want to go to, or the best way, the quickest way for me is just to type it in the search bar. So let's just keep with cactus. So if I want to type in cactus, I'm going to search for cactus. Here's an ebook, which is really neat. So there's my topic overview. I can use my topic overview, but I also want to look at my ebook. So I can click on the title and I can do my PDF full text. So if I just click on that, it'll load the ebook for me. It gives me the index, and then I can it gives me the cover, and I can scroll through my information in my ebook about a cactus. So this is nice because it gives me more than just the website. It actually gives me some books that I can read that that gives me more information about it. Okay, so I can go back. I can look up my animals as well. There's a lot of information about animals, and I've added in the email that I sent to you some of the things that I've already found on Explora that have good information for students to use. I might type in pangolin, and it takes me to my resources. I can find the HTML full text. I can upload periodical, magazine entries, any of that. And of course I can always cite everything. Okay, so I'm back at my student resources page, and I can scroll down. I might find some information in PebbleGo. I'm not going to go over that because I think you're all familiar with that. If you have questions about PebbleGo, let me know. You don't need a password to get into PebbleGo. I also found World Book. Most of the World Book is going to have information for animals, so you can click on either kids or student. And I did put a list in the email showing what I found in World Book, so I might type in grizzly bear. It gives me information about my grizzly bear, so I can use World Book as well. I also looked in kids on World Book too and was able to find a lot of information as well. For online reading resources, this is if I scroll down on the Orion Library website. I thought this was really neat. I went to the Great Websites for Kids from ALA. You might want to open the link in a new tab, that way it's just easier to get back and forth. But if I go to the Great Websites for Kids, there are websites that are already gone through to make sure that they're safe. And you might want to click on animals, or the kids can look through to see if their animal or plant is on there. One that I found was a desert website that looked pretty good for any of the desert plants or animals that we were talking about. But there's an all about birds, Fact Monster. They can go through any of these to find the information that they're looking for as well. These are safe websites provided for by ALA. So I hope this helped you a little bit in finding some information for your students' research. And of course, always email me or come and see me, and I will be there to help you. Thanks, guys.